Having such a lovely day in the park.
You become an animal mentally and act accordingly.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's like looking at the Joker.
This is who I am. I'm not changing for anyone.
Good girl.
I'm addicted to drinking paint. Now, this is the best part. I brought you here because I want to tell you something. Boy, this is nerve-wracking.
The paint in the lungs can cause death. That would compel me to quit immediately.
My name is Nicole. I'm 31 years old, and I'm addicted to pony play.
Okay, good trot, good trot. Good pony. Oh, that's a good pony. Yes.
Pony play is a form of costumed role play. You become an animal mentally and act accordingly.
Okay, Drafter. Forward you go.
Drafter is my pony play character. Drafter is a very hardworking horse and really enjoys praise and treats. Being a pony is amazing. For me, this is probably the biggest source of happiness in my life.
It is definitely odd to see my daughter dressed up as a horse. If a person wants to dress up like an animal, that is weird.
Nice pony.
Grooming is definitely one of my favorite things to have done. And then when you're done with grooming, you do whatever training you're going to do, teaching different things. So pulling a cart is a labor of love. Even though there's a lot of different things that I like in pony play, carting is definitely my favorite.
Good girl.
What can I help you find today?
I was looking for a long shank mullen mouth style Western bit.
How big is the horse's mouth, do you know?
About this size. I'm doing something called pony play, and I'm looking for a authentic prop that I can use that will be play with quality.
Okay, so I'm going to look for a mullen mouth curb bit that is going to fit you.
Correct. What other people think, that doesn't bother me. You know, this is who I am. Accept me or don't, but I'm not changing for anyone. I could not imagine life without pony play in it. I love my addiction to pony play more than flies love crap.
My name is Heather. I'm 43, mom of 2 beautiful children, and I'm addicted to drinking paint. Well, that's good. As it's going down your throat, it feels very nice and warm, almost like a thicker version of warm milk, but obviously it's got that very strong chemical taste to it, which is perfect to me. I drink paint for markers because I have looked for other paints, both in quart or gallon form, and haven't found any that satisfy my desire. When you get the marker, you need to shake it up, obviously. It's like your standard paint. You can already see that there is some white paint around the edge, so I'll put that into my mouth and suck the excess off, take that off. And now you have what I drink. My mom passed away, and probably 2 to 3 months after she passed is when I changed jobs. And going through the desk, I actually came upon a paint marker. And I opened it up. The smell was very enticing. So one day I brought the tip of the marker to my tongue. It's been every day since then. Obviously, it's not something that I can do in front of my children. I will always look for a private place. Now, this is the best part. My children have seen it on my teeth or on my mouth or smelled it on my breath, but no one knows that I drink paint. Being a single mom, I'm the only one taking care of them, and it worries me, definitely. If I ever found one of my children trying the paint, I think I would be devastated. In fact, I know I would. That would really, knowing that I potentially brought that into their lives would devastate me. I have tried to cut down, but obviously I've never been able to quit. It's quite difficult.
Do you think coming on the show will help you stop?
I hope so. I hope it helps me stop.
Wow. This is kind of what I do, and it's part of my life.
It's like looking at the Joker. Do you worry about what people think?
My name is Heather. I'm 43 years old, and I drink paint every day.
You need any help with anything today?
I actually am looking for paint markers.
We do have some marking pens.
Okay, could we look at those?
Yes, ma'am,
Could
we
you show
can.
me that? Thank you. Would you mind if we used it just so I can try those out? Just trying to see if this is similar to what I have used in the past. If you don't mind, I know this is going to sound strange, but
Well, do you have a use for these other than the intended use?
truthfully, I do.
Those are fairly potent chemicals. Usually something says permanent. That's pretty well permanent.
I understand.
50-some years of hardware. This is one for the books.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find the paint markers that I was looking for. Bye-bye. I don't know that opening up to Mr. Johnny is going to make it any easier for me to open up to friends and family, but I know that I need to do it. I have to.
My name is Nicole, and I'm addicted to pony play. Pony play allows me to indulge in the pretend play that all of us came to know and love as a child, and it's kind of taboo as an adult.
Wow. When Nicole came around the corner, I was thinking, holy cow, holy horse. I thought it looked pretty ridiculous.
You know, I'm into role play. This is basically just the next step in the evolution for me.
Wow.
I just wanted you to be aware that this is kind of what I do, and it's part of my life.
It's like looking at the Joker. Wow.
When I'm actually engaging in it, I wear a bit as well. And these are real stainless steel bits that are designed for horses.
This is like a mind bend. Wow.
I probably will need your help a little bit getting this on.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm gonna have to move your mane. This looks painful. Looks like a torture chamber, Nicole. So now what?
I say at a different gauge. The Spanish walk, which is a high step, like this. There's also a trot, which is basically
Just seems very unnatural. You know, when it's in your face, it's just really unnatural. Do you worry about what people think?
Somebody says I'm strange or I'm a freak. No, give me a big banner or a flag that I can fly, you know. Yeah, I'm not a drone that came out of a cookie cutter. Go me.
I know you beat to your own drum, you know. So do what you do. Look at that goo on my face.
I brought you here because I want to tell you something. Boy, this is nerve-wracking. I just haven't been able to tell you. I am addicted to drinking paint. Stephanie and I are best friends. Our kids play together and spend time together. Today, I'm going to admit my addiction to drinking paint to Stephanie. It's something that's out of the ordinary, so I'm a little shaky right now. I just brought the kids up. Are yours here?
No, City's going to Mama's this week, so
Is she?
Catherine's taking her down there.
Oh, okay. Boy, this is nerve-wracking. I brought you here because I want to tell you something.
Okay.
Because it's something that's unusual, odd, and so it's something that I just haven't been able to tell you. I am addicted to drinking paint.
Paint?
Out of paint markers, yeah.
Wow.
Been doing it for about 2.5 years.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So how much are you drinking a day, an hour, a week?
A marker a day, sometimes more.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have to acquire a taste for it?
As soon as I tasted it, I enjoyed it. And I began increasing the amounts.
This might be too personal, I don't know, but did this start with your mother?
I don't know.
Because it was that time frame?
I don't know. The timing is very coincidental, ironic.
Right.
Are they tied together? I don't know.
We've both dealt with addictions in our family members and such. Have you thought of what this is going to do to your children? What you have done to your body?
I have. And that's another reason, the main reason, actually. My kids are the main reason for doing this.
Have you made any plans for them if something were to happen to you?
That's something else I wanted to talk to you about. I wouldn't want them anywhere else or with anyone else. I would want them to be with you guys.
And you know we would love them, but
I know.
I don't want you to do that to them.
I don't
want you to do it to yourself. And much less to them, because you've made the conscious decision to do this.
I know, and I have.
Those children, they need you. They need their mother.
They deserve a life where they don't have to be affected by my stupid mistakes.
There's no telling what kind of damage you've done to yourself already. I may be being harsh, but this is the reality. You've got to think of those children.
And it is, and I know that, and I'm trying to fix it, so.
I know you are. I'm always here, no matter what.
I know. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't, not at all. Not at all. What kind of friend would I be if I thought bad of you?
I know. And please don't tell anybody.
Oh, no.
Nobody.
No. I wish that Heather had told me previous to this. That way it wouldn't have gotten to this point. But I'm here for her whenever she needs me. I love you. I love you too. Thank you.
I will never give up pony play.
This could come back and haunt you.
This is who I am. If you are going to ask me to change, then maybe we're not a good fit.
The worst thing that the doctor could say is that something is already taking place in my body and it's irreversible. I pray that that's not the case.
So what brings you in to see me today?
Well, I'm actually addicted to drinking paint.
And about how much of this are you consuming every day?
Probably a marker on average per day.
Okay. All right. Well, come on over here and we'll examine you a little bit.
Okay.
Let's see here. So there is actually a little, some sores in your mouth. Were you aware of that?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to go ahead and order some stat labs on you and blood work. If Heather doesn't stop drinking the paint, she could suffer from respiratory problems, neurological problems, hearing loss, liver damage, kidney damage, and even death. So I got your lab results back, and your kidney function is a little bit abnormal.
Okay. Could that be because of this, or?
Xylene used consistently in very, very small amounts can cause cell death of the kidney. But the most acute problem would be an aspiration event. The paint in the lungs can cause pulmonary hemorrhage and can cause death. So that alone would compel me to quit immediately.
Well, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this because I will quit. I will. I have to, no doubt.
I could not imagine life without pony play in it. It's pure joy, pure enjoyment.
I still have some concerns about pony play. I want to see the best for Nicole. I'm not sure that this is it. I worry that this could come back and haunt you. I just want you to look at the whole picture. I wonder if you might think about speaking with the therapist.
Come on in, have a seat.
Yep.
So what brings you here? What can I do for you?
I engage in an activity called pony play. It's a form of costumed role play that's live action. So I would dress up like a horse.
Mm-hmm.
This, for example, is my bridle. This is the pulling harness.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, it's very heavy-duty leather. I think a lot of your everyday people, they assume it must be a kink, it must be a fetish. In my case, that's not at all correct or relevant to what I do.
Okay.